everybody, look what I got today. A nice little package from Woodcraft. I want to share it with you. Oh, that tape is, guess the humidity got to that. So this is what I got. Got myself a little strip of Hadouk. I got myself a little strip of cherry, Purple Heart, mahogany, bloodwood, walnut, and wench. I usually don't buy wood. This is the first time I actually bought anything, wood-wise I mean. But I want it perfectly cut strip because I don't have a thickness plane or anything like that. So these were cheap, a couple bucks a piece or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use this bloodwood, and I'm gonna make a Crucifix feature ring. So if you want to see how that goes, stick around. Okay, to start my feature ring, I got this piece of poplar and that bloodwood. I just checked these measurements: 757, 757, 756, 756, 757. So that's within 1,000. 131, 131, 132, 132, 131. So this is within 1,000. I would never be able to duplicate that here. I don't have the proper tools. But anyway, what I want to do is I'm going to start making my segments, and I'm going to make inlays to accept this bloodwood so I can make a crucifix. So let's go ahead and get that done. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to try to do is make a recess to accept this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a recess in this about 1/8 deep to accept the bloodwood. So let's get that done. Alright, I adjusted my radial arm saw here to get a good depth. I'm at like 130. 128, so I'm within a couple thousand. This is not the best thing. So anyway, I'm pretty close. So I'm going to go ahead and try to cut out this groove here. All right, got my first slot made. Fits okay. It's a little bit loose, and it's a little bit deep. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back it off a little, and try to make another one. Okay, I went back at it. This time it's a little tighter. It's a nice fit. And it's a hair proud, which is what I wanted because I get hit with the sander. That's a nice fit there, huh? So I'm going to go ahead and glue it in. I'll bring you back when this dries. All right, so this is all dried up. Take this off. Looks pretty good. All right, so I'm going to take it on the bandsaw, cut it off. So I know for a 10.5-inch ring at 12 segments, I need about 2.81 inches. It's almost 3 inches of length. So I'm going to cut this at 4 inches. That way I know I have plenty of room. So I just cut this down a little over 4 inches. I'm just going to clean up the edges a little. So I have this all cleaned up now. Now I'm going to try to rip it into 4 pretty equal parts. So I decided I could cut it more accurately here on my chop box because I have the laser. So if I put the laser right on the line. Alright, you just saw me cut these on the chop box. I should have left it together and glued a piece on top and then cut them, but I didn't. So anyway, so I cut these strips and I'm going to glue them on top here. Then after they're glued, I'll cut it the other way to make the other part of the crucifix. So let's go ahead and get that done. Okay, we'll let that dry for a while. All right, these are all dried up. We'll get them all unclamped and cleaned up on the sander. Alright, I just cleaned these up, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find the exact center of this insert, take it on the bandsaw, cut it in half, and then glue corresponding inserts. So that's what you're going to see me do now. Alright, you just saw me cut these on the bandsaw. I cleaned them up a little bit. They match up pretty well. So I got this little right angle fixture. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clamp the one piece. I'm going to put in my little insert, push this up against it and clamp it. And hopefully that'll keep it straight. So that's what you're going to see me do next. All right, so now we're gonna let this dry and we'll be back. All right, these are all dried up. Let's get them unclamped. Let's see if that aluminum foil was an issue. And came right off, not bad. So there it is. I'll clean it up. I'll cut my angles on them. I'll make my fillers, and we'll go ahead and put this ring together. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Really happy with it. All right, I have my angles marked out. I'm going to go ahead and start cutting my 15-degree angles. All right, you just saw me cut up the crucifix blocks on the chop box. Now I'm going to do the filler pieces here. I set up my jig. I'm all ready to go to cut it to size. So let's go ahead and get that done. All right, I have all my pieces cut. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a crucifix, two blanks, crucifix, two blanks, a crucifix, two blanks, a crucifix, two blanks. So there will be one on each side of the segment of the vessel. I dry clamped this, came out pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and glue it now. So let's get that done. Let that dry and we'll be back. All right, guys, there it is. Obviously, I still got to clean it up, but this is going to look awesome on a vessel. I'm really happy the way this came out. Everything came out pretty symmetrical, pretty straight. When I get this on a vessel, clean it up, polish it up, it's going to look, I think it's going to look really good. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Please like, share, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, and it really will help us out here. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Shut up and sit down.